what I want us to do is to first look at how to run LaTeX Online, and then we will continue. Now, if you want to run it online, you need to go to Overleaf. That's the popular one. And there's the link, right? There's the page. So you need to have an internet connection, and you also need to have a browser. So make sure you have them, and let's visit this page, which is overleaf.com. So I'll shift to my browser. And this is the home page. All right. Now, when you're on Overleaf, if you already have an account, great. All that I have to do is to click on login, this one here. All right. So when you click on login, you have this page coming up, and you have to enter your email address and password, and then click on login. Now, if you are yet to create an account, then just scroll down and then come to register. Click on register here. So when you click it, you'll be asked to enter your email address in another form. Let's just go back to the home page. I think we can also sign up there or register for new users. So let's go to the home page and then do it there. Great. So if you're on the home page, for new users, those who want to create accounts, just enter your email address here and the password you want to use, and click sign up for free. So once you do that, we can proceed. So let's do that and get started with Overleaf. All right. So if you enter your email address and password, a code will be sent to you, and once you enter it and everything is okay, this is the page that will come just to let you know that the account has been successfully created. So now let's click on continue and then proceed. Now, when you click on continue, you'll be asked to enter some information. You can skip them. Just click on skip and skip them, and then you come to the main page, which is here. Now, when you are here, you see we have create new project, we have learn LaTeX tutorial, we also have browse templates. That's what we have. So I'm going to show you how to prepare a document with LaTeX. So we will have to go to new projects. We have to create a new project. So let's all click on create a new project and then continue. So when you click on new project, you will be given this. So we have blank projects, we have example projects, upload, import. So basically you can import from GitHub if you have a project there. You can also upload from your computer. If you also have an example project, you can add it, or we just use a blank project. So blank project, that means we are starting from scratch. All right. So let's click on blank projects and proceed. So when you click on blank projects, you'll be asked to enter the project name. So I'll just say my project and I will create it. So let's all click on create and then get the project started. All right, so once you have clicked on the create, this is what will come. All right, so here it has initialized the documents for you. All right, so this is basically what you need to start preparing your LaTeX document. So I'll just give a brief description here. I repeat, I'll just give you a brief description. So if you are going to generate a LaTeX document, you need to indicate the document type. Here it says document class. So line 1 is mandatory. You have to give the document class and specify. Here it's article. Right, there are other document types as well, which I'll show later. Then if you have to use any package, then you have to specify it in the next line. We also have all these title, author, etc. And then the main body, you start with this line, /begin document, and then you end with /end document. And then in between, that's where you put your information, right? So for the bare minimum, some of the information here we will not need it. And so what I'll do is to clear everything and then restart. But let me also say that so change that you make here will reflect only after you have recompiled, and then you can download it here. So here it has specify some basic information here, which I'm sure it got from the information I used to register, but you can also change them. So for now, let's just clear everything. Let's make it blank. And then let's start afresh. You also notice this. So if there's an issue with the internet too, it will let you know. Okay, so just take note of that. So there's the online version. All right. Now, let's try to recompile. If you try to recompile, this is what will happen. Let's just do it here. Okay, now we see if you try to recompile by clicking on recompile, there's what you get. All right, so basically it says no PDF. All right, so it shows all these information, which simply puts here it's blank. There's nothing in this page. All right, so that means it has nothing to compile. That's why we have this. But once we populate it, this errors will go away. You should also know that it's advisable that whenever you type, you occasionally recompile so that it becomes easy to track where issues are. All right, so let's just proceed. So this is what we are going to do. We are creating everything from scratch. And so I'll show you how to do that with LaTeX. Now, from the previous page, all right, let's say from the text which we just cleared, we started with /documents. I'll just here, so /documents and then class. Now you realize that once we start typing, this is what we have to begin with. It tries to predict what you want to type and gives you the alternatives or the options that you can use. Here I'm using /document class, so I'll click the first one. All right, I use article. Now with /document class, it's possible to also specify the font size. So you do that in the square bracket here. So I'll just say 10 pt. All right, that's the font size that I want to use for the text. Now in the curly brackets here, we indicate the document class or document type. I'm going to use article, but there are others here. So we can see article, beamer, book, letter, report. So I normally use article, so I'll select that one. Right. Take note that this is the online version. So Overleaf tries to autocomplete some of the commands for you. So this may not be the same if you are running it locally. So just take note of that. So I'll click article and then that's it. Now I'll go to the next line and I'll say /begin. Again, it's tried to autocomplete for me. Curly brackets, I'll say documents. All right, it tries to also give it to me. All right, /begin documents. Now when I click it to complete, it also auto-completes by adding the end documents for me. When we start with /begin documents, we also have to end with /end documents. And then in between is where we put in our text or our documents. That's what you need to take note here. So we now have the bare minimum. So let's just type something here. Let's say hi there. Welcome to LaTeX. So we have this there. Let's just complete it. So I'll just recompile and let's see what comes up. So if everything is okay, then this is what you are going to see. So there's it. Now let's add a new line, another text. So in this, I'll just say this is my second line. Now you'll notice that even though I'm typing here, the change is yet to reflect. The change is yet to reflect. All right. So if you want the change to reflect, then you need to click on recompile. And once you do that, the change will reflect. All right. That's what you have here. You also notice that Even though this is in another line, in the PDF here, which you can download by the way, it's in the same line. And so what you need to do is to, in the previous line, just hit enter to add a blank line. And now once you have it like this and you recompile, it will automatically send it to a new line. So this is how we do it. All right. Now this is the preview. You can download this document to your system and then just view it. Okay, so this is what you have here. All right, so that's it. Now with LaTeX, the special text, I think it's something like this /LaTeX. Let's try this if this is going to work to give us that special LaTeX font. Okay, good. So we have this. Anyway, this is just by the way, but you may not need it. All right. So that's how we do it. And so you can continue adding your documents, adding your text, maths, equations, everything. All right. You should take note that in the online version, all other files which are needed, all right, so you should upload all of them here before you can run the main documents. So that's the requirement. And so if you are the type who has lots of projects and you want to manually monitor them, organize them, you want to be flexible, then it's advisable to use the offline version. And that's what we are going to look at next.